let's just hope I don't have to go up and down, just on the side.
Those kids right there doing it. Come here, wrestler, you don't cover shit.
Yeah, he's also doing all my homework for me, so.
After my football coach just told me when I was in high school, be nice to nerds because Wednesdays will be your boss.
Yeah, for real. I feel like if I go like fast, like let's say it's like a pass, it doesn't really do that.
Yeah, you can pan in and out.
Alright, my bad. We were just testing something up here.
So what you don't want to do is you don't want to lean on this, okay? Because we lean on it, see what happens, see what your shot does, my shot both.
Yeah,
bounces up and down. Not good.
Is that for
Please rise, remove your hats, as we honor America with the playing of the national anthem by the Kearney High School Marching Band.
Oh, no thank you.
You gotta eat one piece of jerky, it's bad luck if you don't.
Keep it right here. Keep it right here. Alright, we're just gonna keep it right here.
Not like jerky at all.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Kearney football youth campers.
We're here at the Kearney Bulldogs home opener. I'm your voice of the Kearney Bulldogs, Nick Westerfield, back alongside my partner, Hayden Walter.
Yep, it's a rainy forecast tonight and should be an interesting watch.
And we're going to have to take a look at how that rain might play effect during this game. We're going to be taking a look at some Kearney Bulldog keys to victory. Hayden, would you like to start with number one?
Sure. The first one is stop Adele Freitag. He has 7 total touchdowns and 192 yards in 2 games this season. He's been really dominant.
Yeah, he's been a force to reckon with. Now we're going to look at number 2, create holes for Patrick Connery. Last week versus Staley, he had 1.8 yards per carry on 35 yards on 20 carries.
All right, the third spot is containing Spencer Stewart, the star quarterback, and Bryce Bertram. Their combo, they have very good chemistry. They also need to touch on Brad Hogan and Xander Kent playing corner. Oh.
Number 4, we're going to have to score early but also often. Last week versus Staley, we had a 7-7 start. However, we gave up 21 unanswered points.
We also need to bring pressure consistently. We have 2.5 sacks per game. That's a slight decrease from 2.8 last year with the big loss of Daniel Pyburn and Brock Willis.
Yeah, and of course, we're going to have to learn how to force some turnovers here. We have 3 turnovers forced so far, but no interceptions, and that's kind of where we're going to have to take a look at Brad Hogan and Xander Kent.
Yep, those have been to the keys to victory for the Kearney Bulldogs.
All right, so we have about 6 minutes until the game starts.
Yeah, it's very dark outside and there's big chances of rain, so you're going to look at the field goals. They're going to be very hard to kick.
Yeah, we're going to have to look at how that'll affect Dakota Amu and Spencer Stewart, the quarterbacks, alongside the wide receivers, of course. So the Bulldogs getting ready to come out of the tunnel.
The crowd is on their feet and ready to cheer on their Bulldogs.
Your Captains for tonight's contest for the visiting Pirates. Number 42, Garrett Watson. Number 50, Glenn Gamble. Number 52, Peyton Stoner. And number 74, Reed Sutter. Captains for the Kearney Bulldogs. Number 88, Aaron Hoffman. Number 15, Dakota Amur. Number 34, Patrick Connery. And number 18, Chopper.
What? All right. We'd like to give thanks to our sponsors for making this broadcast tonight possible. For all your siding and window needs, go to Kent Muller Exterior, the best in the business since 1975. Voted Best of the Northland 23 times. Now they can get your home makeover started on igotsiding.com. That's IGOTSIDING.com. If you're in need of a workers' comp or personal injury lawyer, look no further than Mark E. Kelly. With more than 40 cumulative years of experience on his team, you're sure to come out on the winning side. You can contact Mark at 816-760-2000 or on his website at www.kellylawoffice.legal. Again, that's www.kellylawoffice.legal. We're here at the opening kickoff for the Kearney Bulldogs Platte County game. Platte County to receive the ball to start the second half, or the first half, excuse me, with Kearney receiving the ball at the second half.
Kearney looks to kick off here.
We're going to have Frizzell lining up to kick it off here. And it's going to go into the end zone for a touchback. Platte County will take over at the 30-yard line.
Yeah, Gavin's a very good kicker. He transferred over from soccer and has a very good legs. And it's been an experiment this year, but it's worked out very good so far as he had a very long field goal in the first game.
It looks like they're going to be re-kicking here. He must have, okay, so it looks like he kicked the ball out of bounds here.
So they elected for a re-kick instead of a penalty from farther back, it looks like?
Looks like it, yes. So he's going to be kicking off from the 35-yard line here.
The Bulldogs line up to kick again.
Frizzell's kick. Fielded about the 5-yard line. Makes one cut. Down at about the 26-yard line there is number 27, Lewis Hunter.
And Platte County would like to get off to an early start here on the road against Kearney, a very, very good team.
And right here we're going to see Spencer Stewart, the senior quarterback. So far in the season, he has 386 passing yards, 4 touchdowns, and no interceptions. something Kearney's going to have to work on here. Cornerbacks Brad Hogan and Xander Kent will have to try and force him into a turnover.
Yes. Platte County's offense is very explosive, so Kearney will have to play some good D today to get the win.
Hand off there. Out at about the... So it's going to be second down at 10 here. Second down at 6. Correction on the 30-yard line. Snap to Stewart. Deep pass here. And it's going to be no good. Great defense there by number 3, Xander Kent.
Yeah, he's going to have to step up big this game for the Bulldogs, and it's already looking very good right now.
Great pass deflection right there by number 3, Xander Kent. Will make it third down and 6 from their own 30-yard line here.
The crowd getting on their feet for third down.
Low snap to Stewart. And it's going to be dropped at about the 44-yard line.
Wow, that play could have been a disaster for Platte County. They're probably happy that they got out of that with no yard lossage there.
That was number 9, DJ Gilbert with the drop, who so far has 9 catches for 98 yards and 2 touchdowns. Big drop there. Fourth down and 6 coming up with a punt. Back deep to receive is going to be number 34, Patrick Connery. Kearney starting running back.
Yeah, last game Patrick had a tough game against Staley, only about 20 yards. And it was a rough game, hard defense by Staley there. They have a very good defense, and Patrick was going to have to step it up this game.
Yeah, Connery's going to be stopped at about the 44-yard line there. So we're going to have Dakota Almu and the Kearney offense coming onto the field now. Almu so far this season has 328 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception, so he's going to have to look to improve that.
Yeah, Dakota's a very good quarterback and has a lot of experience. His sophomore year, he went to state and traveled with the team, so that was a very good learning experience for him. And last year, he had a very good season as there was a little quarterback controversy throughout the season, but he earned his spot and is starting this season.
I'll move from shotgun. This handoff to Connery. Breaks the tackle, but he's going to be stopped at about the 49-yard line. And we talked about how Connery is really going to have to find some holes here on the offensive line. Last week, he only averaged 1.8 yards per carry.
Yeah, that was a tough mix from Staley's defense, and the offensive line didn't really perform up to its standards. They know that they're very good. They just have to show it, so they need to give Connery some room, and he should be able to do his job.
They're very veteran on the offensive line. However, they have 3 new starters.
Yeah, that's a big issue. Hopefully they can live up to the hype, though.
Almu rolling out. Catch made, first down.
Well, you like to see that first pass, go well. It gets the rhythm going good for the quarterback and really sparks the drive.
Yeah, it's going to be Xander Kent there on the catch.
Now let's look back at this Kearney-Platte County rivalry. The last couple games have been very good, and both schools embrace this rivalry. It's going to be a very fun watch.
Hand off to Connery. Breaks one tackle, spin move. It's going to be down at about the 35-yard line. First down, Kearney Bulldogs.
Yeah, and that's the Patrick Connery we know, not last week's. That explosive running back.
Correction, this will be second down and 3.
Kearney looking for a big first down here. Maybe they can get a field goal or hopefully a touchdown.
Almu's looking for his play now.
Kearney rocking their new black and gold unis for their home opener tonight. They look pretty cool, don't they, Nick?
And it's going to be a false start here, I believe. And yes, to answer your question, they do. Although the pants are new.
Yeah, the pants are very flashy, but I think they're pretty cool.
So it's going to be a false start there. We're just going to move it back to 2nd and 8 on the Platte County 40-yard line.
Yeah, you can't have those. That really pushes back the field goal chances there, and would have been an easy first down probably.
Almu in shotgun. Hand off to Connery. Makes one man miss, and he's going to be down at about the 35-yard line. So we're going to be looking about 2nd and 3 now, making up for the yardage lost.
And a little shuffling after the play. You can tell these teams really don't like each other.
3rd down and 3 here from the Platte County 35-yard line with just under 10 minutes left to go.
Kearney would love to score here to get that first score on the board, really set the...
Hand off to Connery. Going to be stuffed at the goal line. It's going to be close to a first down.
Wow, Nick, he's really bringing out those spin moves fast.
The sneak to Amu, and it looks like it's short.
Wow, big missed opportunity there for Kearney.
Yeah, Amu's not able to get the first down there on 4th, and Platte County's going to be taken over at their own 33-yard line.
It was probably a good call there by the offensive coordinator because they were probably too far out for field goal range. So, I mean, good. I'd say a good risk to take early in the ball game.
Yeah, not much worse than what a punt would get you. So we're going to have Spencer Stewart coming back out here.
Platte County looking to improve on the last drive. There was a lot of mistakes on their last drive, hoping to improve here.
Snap to Stewart. Handoff. Freitag. Breaks a few tackles and he's going to be close to a first down. It looks like it's going to be a 2nd down and 2.
Yeah, Kearney has to stop him. He is very dominant and has composed very graciously in their 2 victories.
Yeah, we talked about him earlier before the game. He's got 192 total yards so far in these 2 games. Snap to Stewart. Handoff Freitag. First down and more, but he's going to be down at about the 50-yard line. Excuse me.
Wow, Platte County really on a drive here after their struggling first drive, and I think you can notice the difference here. They're running more. They're trusting in him because, frankly, there's not many teams that can stop him.
Absolutely. Snap to Stewart here. And looked like maybe an encroachment there by the Kearney defensive line. No, it's going to be a false start.
That really ruins the pace of drive as Platte County was on a roll there. But they're going to have to go back 5 yards now.
So we're going to have 1st and 15 here from their own 44-yard line. Snap to Stewart. Hand off to Freitag. Freitag's got a hole. He's going 40-yard line, and he's going to be stopped at about the 37.
Wow, Kearney has to figure out something here against Freitag, or else they'll just run all over him. I mean, this kid is something special, Nick.
Absolutely. Big 20-yard run right there. Snap to Stewart. Hand off Freitag once more, and he's stopped. That's going to be Cale Hampton there with a tackle for a loss. It's going to be about 2nd and 11 here.
Cale, probably one of Kearney's best defenders, comes up with a huge stop there.
Second down and 11 here. Snap to Spencer Stewart. He's going to be throwing. Nice catch, and it looks like there's going to be a flag on Kearney here. That was Bryce Bertram, Platte County's leading receiver there with a nice catch.
Yeah, him and Spencer Stewart really have great chemistry, and you'll be looking at Stewart trying to find Bertram a lot through this game.
And we talked about it earlier in the game.
Yes.
He hasn't caught a touchdown yet. So, obviously, he's looking to change that here as they're getting closer to the red zone.
Yeah, if I was him, I'd tell my quarterback, hey, why don't you go ahead and give it to me if we're down here.
Well, Stewart has looked at DJ Gilbert a little bit more here in the red zone. He's thrown 2 touchdown passes to him, but also 2 to Adam Freitag.
Yeah, I mean, they're very dominant in the in the goal line. Kearney's looking for a big stop here, maybe force a field goal and get the ball back.
First down and 10 here at the 19-yard line. Snap to Stewart. Handoff right side. He's got a hole. And he's going to be stopped after about a gain of 4.
I just noticed there that was about the 3rd bad snap from Platte County, so they're going to have to look to figure that out.
Doesn't look to be much chemistry there between the center and Stewart.
Yeah, maybe a new center, or I don't know, or they just have bad chemistry.
They're probably going to fix that on the sideline after this. Second down and 4 here at the Kearney 13-yard line. Stewart throwing, dropped by number 9, DJ Gilbert.
Almost could have called a pass interference there, as that was very close.
Tough defense there, but
yeah, I
ultimately
mean, hard defense. I mean, sometimes, hey, if they call a flag, I mean, it does hurt down here, but I mean, you love to see those hard plays.
Third down and 4 from the Kearney 13-yard line with just over 7 minutes left to play.
Kearney looking for a huge stop here to force a field goal. And in the warm-ups, the field goal kicker looked not too great, so they're definitely looking to force one here.
Throwing touchdown, Bertram! And Stewart and Bertram connect on their first touchdown pass of the season. It is 6-0 Platte County.
Yep, he must have told him, just like I said.
13-yard strike to take the lead here for Platte County. Great throw by Stewart, great catch by Bertram.
Wow, Nick, it almost looked like two different teams from the first drive and the second. The first they almost looked lost, and then this drive just mowing down the Kearney defense.
Great mixture of passing and running there on that drive.
Most definitely, and it made the Kearney defense look almost imbalanced.
Extra point attempt here will be no good, off the crossbar. It will remain 6-0 here with 6:56 left to play. Great offensive drive there, Hayden. What could they have done any better?
I think run a little bit more, get that Kearney defense more tired for late game, because I feel like this is going to be a late game battle. These teams are just so evenly matched that it's going to come down who probably gets the ball last.
Really looked like Freitag was firing on all cylinders there on that drive.
Yes, he was, and Bo Bertram coming up with big plays there, especially on 3rd and 4th, that nice catch in the end zone.
Nice. So Kearney's going to be receiving the ball here. It's going to be Patrick Connery.
Also, Spencer Stewart looked very sharp on that drive.
Couple of really nice throws, one to DJ Gilbert and one to Bryce Bertram for that touchdown.
And Kearney really could have did a little better on those 3rd downs. Platte County converted, I think, on all of them there, and that was big to accumulating that touchdown.
Well, now you kind of wonder in retrospect, if Kearney had punted, if they had been able to pin them deep in their own territory, would that drive have been stopped a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, I think you can go back on that, but I think it was a good call because Kearney's going to get more chances to score. They have a very decent offense, and it's going to be a close game.
So we have number 24, Grant Allen, kicking off here for Platte County. Back deep is Xander Kent and Patrick Connery.
Now, these two are both very good runners, and you wonder who's going to receive it here. Kind of a mixture of speed and power. Very dangerous, though.
And it's going to be Patrick Connery deep back here, fielded around the 5-yard line. Makes a couple-man miss, and he's going to be dropped at about the 27-yard line here. So Kearney's going to take over here with 6:49 left to play on their own 27. Hayden, after last drive, unfortunately ending in a 4th down turnover, what can they do better?
Again, I'd say probably run it a little more because Patrick looked pretty good on all those carries. I mean, Dakota's very good, but I'd say only do that on like 3rd down. I'd say run it down their throats, honestly. Kearney really needs to get in the end zone here and make Platte County pay for that missed extra point because that might turn out to be pretty big in the end game, don't you think, Nick?
Absolutely. Amu here in shotgun. Hand off to Connery. Gets stopped in the backfield, and it's going to be a loss of about 1 or 2.
Yeah, offensive line really needs to pick it up here and give Patrick and Dakota some more time back there.
We talked about that earlier. how they have to find some holes for Connery after last week's performance where he only averaged 1.8 yards per carry.
Yeah, rough game all around against Staley. It all just kind of collapsed there. I mean, but Staley's a great team. Offensive line, hopefully they can find it throughout this game.
Snap to Amu, he's rolling out, and it's going to be incomplete as he is driven into the ground.
Yeah, you don't like to see that early. Your quarterback getting knocked down like that, but offensive line again needs to step up. My bad. Dakota did not get much time there, so.
Yeah, not at all. 3rd down and 10 here from their own 27-yard line. 6:12 left to play here in the first quarter.
Big 3rd down here as Kearney does not want to punt it back to Platte County after that impressive drive by Platte.
Absolutely not. We're looking for a pass here, correct?
Yeah, I don't think you could run after that first play.
Snap to Amu. As he takes off, there's a flag, but Amu is taken down pretty early.
Yeah, I think this might be holding on Kearney.
It looked like the pocket collapsed there, which obviously makes the offensive line more prone to holding calls.
Yeah, definitely, and I don't... Oh, wow, it is on Platte County.
It's on Platte County, okay.
That's going to give Kearney a huge needed first down there.
You wonder if maybe the offensive line kind of steps it up after that if they're kind of redeemed by a penalty called.
Yeah, and that's huge because, I mean, Kearney has not looked that impressive offensively, and this could be their big break here.
So it looks like it's going to be a first down here for Kearney after the penalty is called. .6:05 left to play here in the first quarter. Kearney's going to have a first down here as Amu is in shotgun again.
And they really need to get in rhythm here. It looks like at times their passing's been okay, and times they're running.
Hand off to Connery. Makes a couple man miss, and he's taken down at about the 50-yard line. Great run by Patrick Connery.
Yeah, I was saying last week they had some passing going and some running, but they haven't really been able to mash it. You'd love to see that happen because that could be a very dangerous threat for Kearney here.
And they're going to need that if they're going to want to take down this Platte County Pirate football team.
Yeah, Platte County surprisingly 2-0 after a rough year last year, but they're bouncing back pretty strong with 2 pretty big W's leading up to this big game against Kearney.
Amu in shotgun. And he's going to take off here. And he's driven back, and he's going to be stopped at about the 49-yard line, maybe the 50. It's going to be 2nd down and 11.
Yeah, I mean, Platte County did a great job defending that. They know that Dakota is pretty fast and can do wildcats sometimes. He's a decently good runner, and some defenses don't see that, but I mean, it seems Platte County's very on it right now.
Yeah, Amu this season, 8 carries for 14 yards so far.
Last year, that was a big threat for other defenses as he has a great arm and he can also run, but like I said, it looks like Platte County's on his run game tonight.
Amu from shotgun. That's going to be to Xander Kent here. Makes a move, makes a man miss, and he's going to be down at about the 47-yard line. It's going to be 3rd down and 8 now, with just over 4 minutes left to play in the first quarter.
Kearney'd love to score here before the first quarter ends, just so you don't have a big 0 up there. It kind of tingles on the offense, honestly.
3rd down and 8 here from the Platte County 47-yard line. Amu from shotgun. The pass over to Stevens. And he's going to make it to about the 45-yard line, makes a man miss, and he's going to be brought down at about the 44-yard line.
Don't think that's enough for the first down, though, is it?
It's going to be about a gain of 3 or 4 here, and it's going to be 4th down and 4, it looks like.
Yeah, it is going to be 4th down, but surprisingly, Jacob Stevens, who made that catch, is a surprise wide receiver this year. He's been about their best wide receiver this year. He has 6 catches before that catch with 119 yards and 1 touchdown. He had a big 60-yard touchdown against Staley last week, their only touchdown, and he's stepped up big here.
And he'll be punting the ball off here. Fielded fair catch at about the 8-yard line. So great punt by Jacob Stevens as Platte County will take over on their own 8-yard line with 3 minutes and 23 seconds left to play here in the first quarter.
Yeah, great punt there. They really needed to back Platte County way back up in their territory with their explosive offense.
You'd like to see if they pass here a little bit more than they did last drive with Spencer Stewart here.
I think when they're backed up this far, they're definitely going to run because Freitag is very, very good, and Kearney has not looked like that they've been able to stop him yet.
No, they haven't, but you'd also like to see Spencer Stewart air it out a little bit.
Yeah, but this close to the end zone, I don't think you risk it. But they are.
Pass here to Bertram, dropped! Incomplete, so it's going to be 2nd down and 10 from their own 7-yard line.
You don't see that a lot. Bertram is a very great wide receiver, but just couldn't come up with that one.
So after last drive, they scored the touchdown. They missed the extra point. Here, do you think they're going to focus more on the run?
Yeah, I do think they're going to focus more on the run. Like I said, Kearney could not stop it. But after that first down pass, I honestly don't know what they do here because I don't know if they should run because it's already 2nd down and 10.
Snap to Stewart. Play action. He's got a man downfield. It's Bertram, and it's incomplete, just a bit high. Brad Hogan with a great defense there.
Yeah, sort of over his head. Bertram really couldn't make a play there. But yeah, they're launching it, taking some chances. I mean, in this atmosphere against this Kearney team, you got to take some chances, and that one just didn't work out. But I like the chances that they're taking, Nick.
Of course, and it looks like it's going to be another pass right here as it's 3rd down and 10. I'm surprised to see them pass 2 times on 1st and 2nd down.
Yeah, they should have ran to get some, at least, reasonable 1st down, and there's a flag on the play.
Looks like it's going to be a false start, which will back them up to the 2-yard line if it is.
Wow. Yeah, I'd probably run here knowing that you're probably not going to get the 1st down just to give them some punting room because you don't want to have your punter backed up in the end zone. That's just a bad situation.
So it looks like it's going to be 3rd down and 15 here from their own 2-yard line.
Yeah, Kearney's got to stop this. If Platte County can get out of this with the 1st down, that'd be a huge momentum shift. Kearney's got them backed up.
Snap to Stewart, and he's going to throw. And it's incomplete. Great defense there by number 5, Hunter Gray.
Yeah, it looks like he almost came up with it, but then hit out of him. What a great defensive play.
Yeah, correction, that was not Hunter Gray. The punt here, almost blocked. Connery fields at about the 35-yard line. Great block. He's going to spin out of a tackle, but he's stopped at about the 31-yard line here of Platte County.
Yeah, Kearney's going to get the ball at the 31 at Platte County. Great scoring opportunity here. You have to capitalize on it.
Amu here in shotgun. Hand off to Connery. Gain of a few yards. He broke 1 tackle there. Looks like it's going to be about 2nd down and 8 here from the Platte County 28-yard line.
Yeah, Kearney, I would honestly go for a pretty explosive play here just to get on the board. Maybe go for a decently long pass because the running games look a little weak tonight. Platte County does have a good running defense, so Kearney looking to probably pass more tonight.
Hand off to Connery. He's got a hole. He's found it, and he's into the 2nd level, but he'll be stopped at about the 20-yard line here. So that looks like it's going to be a 1st down there after the 8-yard carry from Connery.
big first down and momentum shift there for Kearney. They're probably now in field goal range, and with Gavin Frizzell's leg, that's almost a guaranteed field goal. But obviously Kearney looking for a touchdown here with Platte County's mixed field goal. A touchdown and an extra point could put Kearney in the lead.
I'll move from shotgun. Play action. Rolling out, he might run. And he'll be stopped at about the 20-yard line, so he's sacked after a attempted run.
Yeah, every attempted run has not ended very good for Kearney. They need to probably stop doing that, as Dakota has just not had enough time to throw it, so he's looking to roll out, but there's just nothing there.
Correction, he got 2 yards there.
Yeah, you'd like to see Kearney get a little bit more than that, though, there with first down. Second down here, what are you looking to do, Nick?
I think you got a pass here, 2nd down and 8 on the 18-yard line. You've got a couple speedy receivers in Xander Kent and Jacob Stevens, so you'd like to see them punch it into the end zone.
Yeah, it looks like the receivers have been pretty well covered, though, so far, as Dakota has not been able to find them all the time. But, yeah, I would look to pass, too.
Amu in shotgun after the short break.
Let's see what Kearney will do here.
And he's throwing deep for Jacob Stevens. Jump ball, and it's incomplete, and it's going to be pass interference there.
Yeah, Jacob Stevens almost pushed to the corner of the end zone. They had to call that passing interference. He had no way to catch that ball with the defender pushing him away from it.
Yeah, so that's going to put Kearney in business at about the 3-yard line, I believe.
Huge break for Kearney there, but I had confidence in Jacob jumping up for it. Unfortunately, he got pushed out of the way, but we'll take the penalty.
Yeah, you'd like to see his tall frame be able to make more plays there.
Yeah, Jacob's a great player. He makes some explosive plays, like I mentioned last week against Staley, the huge 64-yard touchdown. That was pretty special.
So it's going to be first down here for Kearney at about the 9-yard line after the pass interference call. 1:13 left to play in the first quarter.
I'd probably run it here after a couple pass plays in a row.
Hand off to Connery, and he's stopped at about the 9-yard line there. Looked like he fumbled it, but they're going to call him down.
Platte County's trying to get the ball, and the ref gives it to him. Wow.
So it looks like Platte County will be taking over with about 1 minute and 5 seconds left on their own 10-yard line here.
Huge moment there. Kearney most definitely coming out of there with points, but Platte County got it. And
a flag is called here.
Like they just threw a flag. Is it a challenge flag? No, it looks like a penalty flag.
It looks like it's probably going to be excessive celebration on Platte County after that fumble recovery. Huge break for Platte County, though, as Kearney was forcing in a touchdown.
Yeah, Kearney really needed those points. Huge stop there by Platte.
So we're going to see Spencer Stewart and Adele Freitag again.
Trying to see what that flag's all about. It looks like it's going to be on Kearney.
Could that be 12 men on the field?
Maybe a little confusion there from Kearney as they did not expect that fumble to happen. Yeah, it was 12 men on the field. Wow, big mistake there for Kearney as they've looked a little shooken up so far, don't they, Nick?
A little bit, yeah, and Platte County is going to take over here at their own 25-yard line after that penalty, 1st and 10 with just 1 minute and 5 seconds left to play. Hand off to Freitag. And he's going to... Looks like they're going to call a face mask by Freitag, or illegal contact.
And it looks like that's going to be on Platte County, putting them back a little.
Yeah, looked like illegal contact there by Freitag.
That's going to make it a first down again, though, as they accept it to make it 5 yards back.
Minute left here to play in the first quarter. Platte County at their own 14-yard line, 1st down and 21. Snap to Stewart, hand off to Freitag. And it's a huge stop there by Brett Mordecai.
Wow, he's been something special this year, really stepping up on the defense.
And that stop's going to make it 2nd down and 22 at their own 13-yard line with just over 30 seconds left to play in the first quarter.
Yeah, I expect Platte County to maybe check some deep here, as they've been prone to doing that, especially last drive when I thought they'd run when they were very close to their end zone. Same situation here, so look for some deep passes.
Spencer Stewart from the shotgun. The snap, and he is looking for passing.
Ooh.
Stepping out of the pocket, and he's sacked, and it's a fumble! Kearney has recovered the football with 4 seconds left to go in the first quarter, and they're going to be in scoring territory.
Wow, that's how you get your own fumble back, huh, Nick?
Great sack there. It looked like Cade Hampton with a forced fumble, and we talked about this earlier. Forcing turnovers is one of the keys to victory here.
Yes, and Cade Hampton has been very efficient on defense, one of their stars. And it will be Kearney's ball at the 4-yard line. They have to score here, don't you think, Nick?
Oh, absolutely. You have to stick with Platte County. They do have a high-scoring offense. They've scored, I think, 70 points so far this season, so they're averaging about 35 points per game.
Yeah, Kearney's defense has been pretty good, though, against them, as both teams have great defenses, as you can tell by the score.
I'll move from the shotgun. Hand off to Connery, and he's found a hole. Touchdown, Kearney Bulldogs! Connery with a 4-yard rushing strike to tie the game at 6-6.
Wow, great play call there with Connery. You know, he's very explosive, and he ran it in there, and now Kearney is tied, looking to take the lead with an extra point.
Nice run there by Connery as he ties the score here. Frizzell here with the extra point.
Again, this is where it really hurts you, where Platte County did not get their extra point, as Kearney's maybe looking, they were looking for 2, but no, they're going back to the kick.
So it's going to be Frizzell here trying to take the lead. The kick, it is good! 7-6 Kearney Bulldogs as the first quarter has come to an end.
Great for Kearney to take the lead there at the end of the first quarter. Very motivating going forward, and changes kind of the pace of play.
We'd just like to remind you that our sponsors for this game are Kent Muller Exterior and Mark Kelly. For all your siding and window needs, go to Kent Muller Exterior, the best in the business since 1975. Voted best of the Northland 23 times, and now they can get your home makeover started on igotsiding.com. That's IGOTSIDING.com. If you're in need of a workers' comp or personal injury lawyer, look no further than Mark E. Kelly. With more than 40 cumulative years of experience on his team, you're sure to come out on the winning side. You can contact Mark at 816-760-2000 or on his website at www.kellylawoffice.legal. Starting off the second quarter here, Frizzell will kick off. Field it around the 15-yard line. Bertram trying to make a move. He's beat one man, and he's down at about the 35-yard line.
Platte County with some decent field position to start off here in the second quarter.
Great return there by Bryce Bertram as he puts the Platte County Pirates in business.
Yeah, what an explosive player he is. He's very good wide receiver and kick returner.
So we're going to see here Spencer Stewart and Bryce Bertram, not to mention Adele Freitag, who has given Kearney fits today.
Yes, they stopped him very well the last drive on Platte's own goal. And was he the one that fumbled it?
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't. Okay.
Snap to Stewart. Pass here to Bertram, and he falls down. He's going to be stopped short at about the 37-yard line here. So again, gain of 3.
Bertram there again. They've looked at him throughout the game as he's a very big target, and Kearney needs to keep their eyes on him.
Gain of 4 there as they're on their own 38-yard line now. 2nd and 6. Horrible snap there.
And a flag. Not sure what happened there. But again, as I mentioned, they're going to have to, they've had a couple bad passes. They have to work on that. It's going to be a false start.
Yeah, so that's going to be a penalty on Platte County, which is going to put them at 2nd and 11, correction.
Yeah, just a disaster of a play there with the, because even if there wasn't a penalty, the terrible snap could have ended even more disastrously.
Yeah, they really got to work on the offensive line struggles that it's had, although Adele Freitag has definitely made up for it. Excuse me.
Let's see what Platte County will do here on 2nd down and 11.
Snap to Stewart. Hand off to Freitag. He's got a hole, and he's going to be stopped at about the 35-yard line.
Wow, great stop there from Brett, as it really could have been a huge play there if he did not stop him.
3rd down and 8 here at their own 36-yard line with just under 11 minutes to play. Kearney leads Platte County 7-6. Stewart's pass, and it's going to be just short of first down at about the 39-yard line. Kearney will receive the punt.
Great defense there by Kearney as they did not allow a first down there, as Kearney's going to get the ball back with the momentum.
So for Platte County, it's going to be number 74. Reed Sutter punting here. He's the offensive lineman.
Well, you don't see that a lot, Nick, do you?
Not very common these days, now. Back deep to receive is going to be number 34, Patrick Connery. Oh, it's a fake. And he is stopped. Great play by the Kearney special teams as they will take over in Platte County territory.
Yeah, it doesn't look like that was a fake. More of a, he fumbled the ball and just had to run with it as he did not have time to kick it. Yeah, he just couldn't have control of that ball there. Maybe that's why you don't have an offensive lineman as your punter. I'm sorry.
So Kearney's offense is going to take over here at the Platte County 38-yard line after a great special team stop there. So I think right here I'm looking for a passing play, a big one at that.
Yeah, Kearney could explode this game open here with a huge play.
Snap to Amu, play action. And he's looking for Stevens deep. Oh, just off his fingertips. Could have been a huge play there, but instead it's going to be 2nd down and 10 at the Platte County 38-yard line with just over 10 minutes left to play.
Well, you called it. They were trying for that big play there. Just came a little short, a little high to Jacob. He can reach those arms up there, but not that high.
Would you like to see more of that on this drive?
I'd say that first down was a good time to do it. I'd say be a little bit more conservative here, maybe play for the field goal.
And there's a flag called, and it looks like it's going to be a full start on the Kearney offensive line.
Yeah. Would you run it here probably?
I think you got to run it here on 2nd down. If it is a false start, it's going to be 2nd down and 15 here, so I think you have to run.
Yeah, or maybe a screen, or we haven't seen many screens so far from this year from the Bulldogs, which they did a lot of last year.
Yeah, I'd really like to see a big play here to Patrick Connery, as he really needs a confidence booster after last week's game. Hand off to Connery. He's got a hole. He's beat a couple men, and he's going to be down at about the 25-yard line.
Great rush there as we had 2nd and 15. It won't get us the first down, but, it gets us in a good spot for 3rd down.
3rd down and 6 at the Platte County 24-yard line.
Let's say they don't get any yards here. Do you think it's kicking distance for Gavin?
No, I think you have to go for it on 4th down here, kind of similar to what they did in the first quarter.
Yeah. Gavin has a great leg, though, so we'll see what happens.
And here's the pass. Looks like out to Kent, and it's going to be just short of the first down.
So he might have got that arm out, though. I'm not sure. I think he was a little short, though.
So you'd like to see if they try and kind of use that sneak with Amu again.
Yeah, it's going to be 4th down, and it's going to be a real tough call here for Coach Diefenbach, the offensive coach. but we all know he'll make the best decision.
So it looks like they're going to bring out the punt unit here.
Yeah, it's going to be the kicking unit, and that's not Gavin.
Looks like it's going to be number 30, and the field goal is going to be
Short.
just short.
Not sure why Gavin wasn't out there. Maybe he was a little hurt all week. I don't know if that came back a little, but Gavin is usually their kicker, so not sure why he wasn't out there.
You know, he was dealing with some knee injuries during this week prior.
Maybe reoccurring throughout the game. Like, he started the game, but might have started to feel it a little bit. That's all I can think of why he wasn't out there. He's a very good kicker.
Yeah, he did hurt himself during the week playing soccer, actually. Like you said earlier, he is a two-sport athlete.
Three-sport, actually. He's also a very big basketball star.
Snap here to Stewart, hand off to Freitag. Makes a move, makes one man miss, and he's tackled after about a gain of 4 yards.
Wow, it would have been nice for Kearney to score there, but could not come up with it.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate, you know.
Yeah, I feel like with Gavin there, I think he would have made it.
Hand off to Freitag again there, and he picks up a few yards. Not enough for the first, though.
Third down here for Platte County. Kearney looking for a big stop.
What do you think they do here?
I think they'll pass. I mean, they have to. Probably to Bertram, honestly. He's been pretty clutch for them. But if Kearney could get the ball back right after that field goal attempt, that'd be huge.
3rd down and 7 from their own 23-yard line with just under 8 minutes to play. Stewart from the shotgun.
Crowd on their feet.
He's going to pull up, and he's going to be stopped short of the first down. Great defensive stop there.
And that's going to force a 4th down, and Platte County's going to have to punt.
Fourth down and 1 here with just a little bit over 7 minutes left to play. Patrick Connery back deep to receive the punt.
Look for a big return here from Patrick. A flag on the play.
And the punt's going to go out of bounds at about the 37-yard line there.
There was a flag thrown, so we'll have to see what that's all about. Maybe a re-kick, or it was before the kick, so I'm not sure what it could be about. Do you have any ideas?
Not sure, but this is a very interesting call here as it's 4th down and 1. If it is on Kearney, it's going to be an automatic first down for Platte County.
And it's going to be on Platte County, so that's going to push them back a little bit more.
So it looks like you think they're going to call for a repunt here?
Oh, yeah, definitely. They couldn't. If they didn't go for it on 4th and 1, they're not going for it on 4th and 6,
So we'll be receiving a punt here for Patrick Connery. So it's going to be 4th down and 6 here from their own 24-yard line.
And last punt for Platte County was not very deep, so if Patrick gets that by the 50, that's some great starting room for Kearney.
Yeah, last season he actually averaged the highest punt returns. Goodness gracious. Connery back deep to receive.
Oh, a good kick.
Fielded at about the 40-yard line.
Breaks a couple tackles.
Penalty flag called, and he's going to be down about the 45-yard line.
Wow, another flag. There's been a ton of those this game.
Yeah, sloppy first half of football so far here.
From both sides, really, though.
As I was trying to say, Patrick Connery actually set the Kearney record for punt yards per return. Goodness gracious, I just can't get through this. So a little confusion down on the field here about what those flags are about.
Was there 2 flags that offsetted?
Not sure.
Because he waved both ways. It's been a crazy game so far.
Remember, for all your siding and window needs, go to Camp Moeller Exterior, the best in the business since 1975. For the best of the Northland 23 times, now they can get your home makeover started on igotsiding.com. That's igotsiding.com. If you're in need of a workers' comp or personal injury lawyer, look no further than Mark E. Kelly. With more than 40 cumulative years of experience on his team, you're sure to come out on the winning side. You can contact Mark at 816-760-2000 or on his website at www.kellylawoffice.legal. First down and 10 here for the Kearney Bulldogs at their own 35-yard line with 6:36 left to play in the first half.
Yeah, after that timeout, you'd hope they had a little time to talk about this drive here.
Hand off to Connery. And he is stopped after a couple of yards.
Could have been a lot worse there, though.
Looks like it's going to be about 2nd and 8 here from their own 37.
Yeah, he could have been stopped behind the line of scrimmage, but broke a couple tackles. But didn't get much, but it could have been a lot worse.
So it's 2nd down and 7 at their own 38-yard line here with just over 6 minutes left to play. Kearney's leading 7-6. Hand off to Connery here as he's got a hole, and he's going to be short just a little bit of the first down, I think.
I'd probably run it here. Patrick's looking very good in the first half so far.
We'll have to wait to see the call that they make, but it looks like he was just a bit short of that first down. No, they're going to move the chains. First down for Kearney.
Well, I didn't think he got it there, but we'll take it.
Amu from shotgun. Play action, and Amu is running, and he's going to gain about 4 yards here, down to about the 49-yard line.
Yeah, Dakota does that, and I mean, it works most of the time. I don't think Platte County really expected that there, but a pretty good first down call there, I'd say.
2nd down and 6 with 5:30 left in the game, or in the half, excuse me. Amu from shotgun. And he's going to run it again here, and he's going to pick up 3 or 4 yards here.
So now it's going to be 3rd down from about midfield. See what the call is here.
Looks like it'll be about 3rd down and 4 here. 3rd down and 4 from the 49-yard line with just a little bit over 5 minutes left to go in the half.
I couldn't see them running here because it's 3rd down, the fake.
Play action, and he is rushed out of the pocket. No chance at a completion there. 4th down.
Yeah, Dakota didn't have much time to make a play there, so he kind of had to throw it away. It's going to be 4th down now.
4th down and 4 from their own 49-yard line with 5 minutes exactly left to play in the half. Kearney leads 7-6.
Jacob Stevens out to punt now, looking for another great punt. His first one was very good.
Yeah, down at the 7-yard line on his first attempt, so here's his second one. Back deep to receive for Platte County, Bryce Bertram. And it's going to be no, he will punt it.
Kind of ran with it for a little and then finally kicked it.
And it's a huge punt down at the 1-yard line of the Platte County Pirates.
Wow, great punt there and execution by Kearney.
They may have said it went into the end zone.
It looked like it was down by the 1, but you can't see too well up here down on that side of the field.
Nope, they're going to call it a touchback, so Platte County will take over on their own 20-yard line with 4:47 left to play. Kearney leads 7-6.
Still great effort, though. Jacob Stevens looking very good as the Kearney punter.
Yeah, great punt there. Spencer Stewart out on the field to lead the Pirates down the field here. And off to Freitag. And he is stuffed at the goal. Line of scrimmage, excuse me.
And another flag. There's just been a ton of flags. It's almost like both teams are the Oakland Raiders right now.
So it looks like that call is going to be on Platte County.
False start, maybe?
think that's going to be a holding.
Oh, yeah, they are backing up about 10 yards. That's going to push them way back.
First down and 20 from their own 10-yard line with just 4 minutes and 41 seconds left to play in the half.
Platte County's been backed up a lot this game. Kind of some unfortunate situations, and the flags sure aren't helping. Platte County definitely needs to fix that at half if they want to win this ball game.
Stewart in the shotgun. Ooh. Looking for Bryce, but it's going to be dropped.
Kearney almost sacked him in the end zone for a safety there, but the quarterback barely got it out. Good play there.
Something you haven't seen much this season, Bryce Bertram dropping passes. He's dropped 3 so far this game.
Yeah, that's very surprising. He's also had a couple of big plays, so like I said, he is a very clutch player. A couple third down conversions, and he had that big touchdown on third down, but couldn't come up with an easy catch there.
Stewart in the pocket, rolls out, and he's going to get it off barely, and it's going to be out of bounds now. So third down and 20 coming up with 4 minutes and 22 seconds left to go on their own 10-yard line. 7-6 Kearney leads.
Platte County is going to probably look for a deep ball here as they're pinned back at 3rd and 20. Or would you just run it and try to get some yardage?
It looks like they're going to be passing here. No running back in the backfield there.
Yeah, and shotgun.
Deep pass, and it's going to be intercepted.
Wow, there was 2-on-1 for Platte County, but Kearney came up with the ball. Great defense there.
And we talked about that earlier today. Once again, forcing turnovers was going to be a huge factor in this game, and they have just gotten their first interception of the season.
Yeah, that is kind of crazy. They've had 4 fumbles, and this was their first interception. Huge play by Kearney.
That was number 1, John Walters, with the pick.
Great play by John there. He's a fantastic player.
Here comes the Kearney offense on the Platte County 45-yard line. 4:14 left to go. First down and 10.
Dakota and the Bulldogs looking to get some more points on the board before half.
Amu, hand off to Connery. Finds a hole. He's running outside. 30. Makes a man miss. And he's going to be down about the 25-yard line, excuse me. Great run by Patrick Connery. 20 yards there.
That's how you start off a drive, Nick, with a huge rushing play by Pat.
Yeah, that's definitely something you want to see after last week. They're going to be at the 24-yard line here, 1st and 10.
After a pretty disastrous week last year, Patrick has turned it up with a huge touchdown, and he's had some very amazing plays.
Amu, play action, out to Jacob Stevens, and it's going to be over his head there, so it's going to be 2nd down and 10. You got to like the aggressiveness that they're coming with here, though.
Yeah, he's targeted Jacob a couple of times for some crucial plays, and he's been a little off sync with him, so maybe they haven't practiced much together as Jacob kind of is a new wide receiver.
Yeah, he's actually only completed 1 pass to Jacob and went for about 5 yards.
Yeah, they've looked a little off sync. That pass was uncatchable, though.
Snap to Amu. Play action once again. He's being rushed out of the pocket, and it's going to be thrown incomplete.
I don't know if it got past the line of scrimmage. They might call that
intentional grounding, but it doesn't look like they will.
Platte County's coaches were screaming that it should have been an intentional grounding, but they did not call it.
Yeah, and it looked like he did have a receiver close enough. I think the rule is within 5 yards of a receiver, and he looked like he had someone about 6 yards away, so close call.
Yeah, and if there isn't a receiver in the area, you have to at least throw it past the line of scrimmage, which he tried to do, and it looks like he accomplished.
So it looks like it's going to be 3rd down and 10 here from the Platte County 24-yard line.
Yeah, if they don't get it here, I don't know. You probably go for it with Gavin out.
Snap to Amu. Looking for a receiver downfield. He's got one, Stevens, and it's going to be picked off in the end zone for Platte County.
And they're going to take a kneel for the touchback. Wow, Dakota's looked really off today, honestly, not able to hit his receivers, and that was a crowded backfield right there as Probably just not a good call.
Yeah, and the sloppy game continues. Turnover, excuse me.
Yeah, Dakota's definitely looked off. I'd say he's normally on point with those passes.
So Platte County is going to take over on their own 20-yard line with just 3 minutes and 36 seconds left to play in the half.
I don't think Platte County's used a timeout yet, so they're going to have all three to drive down the field.
And neither team has used a timeout yet.
Was that one an official timeout then earlier?
Yes, it was.
Okay.
Spencer Stewart here.
Trying to get some offense going as they did on their second drive. Looking to get back to that.
Hand off to Freitag. And he's going to pick up a few yards here. Looks like about 4-yard carry here.
Wow, Freitag really went down the field that second drive, and I said Kearney has to be able to stop him, and it looks like they found a pretty good answer to it.
2nd down and 5 here with just over 3 minutes left to play. The snap to Stewart. He's going to find number 12 there as we dropped another drop pass for the Platte County wide receivers, and that's been a problem today. I think they'd probably have a few more points if they'd been able to hold on to those balls.
Yeah, I'm not sure if someone's putting butter on their gloves or something.
I don't think that's what it is. Third down and 5 from their own 25-yard line with 3 minutes and 12 seconds left to play. Is this going to be a run or a pass, Hayden?
I think it's got to be a pass.
Hand off to Freitag, and he finds a hole, but it looks like he's driven back, and he's short of the first down. It's going to be 4th down here with just a little bit under 3 minutes left to go.
Wow, really trusting in that running game on a 3rd down.
And it looks
5 too. It wasn't like 3rd down and 1. It was 3rd down and 5.
And it looks like there will be punting back to Kearney here.
Kearney has 3 timeouts too. Do they do the 2-minute warning still?
I don't think they do in high school.
They don't? Okay. So they will have 3 timeouts, which should be enough with 3 minutes on the clock before half.
So it looks like Kearney called a timeout here.
Yeah, because Platte County would probably waste all their time if Kearney did not call their timeout.
Yeah, it looks like Kearney did call a timeout here. And it's going to be about 4th down and 5, I believe.
So Kearney will have 2 timeouts now to drive down the field.
Fourth down and 3 from their own 27-yard line. 2 minutes and 58 seconds left to go here in the first half.
With Platte County struggling offense, not saying it'll happen, but Kearney at least has to look for a fake because, like I said, their offense has just been struggling. And Kearney gets the ball in the second half, correct?
They do.
So I wouldn't be shocked if Platte County did a fake here. It'd be pretty risky, though, but not sure.
Connery back to receive at about the 45-yard line.
Looks like someone's going to call timeout here.
Yeah, maybe a little confusion here on Platte County's side, trying to figure out what they're going to do if they will fake it. It looks like a substitution.
I don't think it was a timeout, just a pause of play.
Yeah, no timeout called.
Did they bring in a wide receiver there? So it might be a fake.
Yeah, it looks like they brought in DJ Gilbert there.
And he's been a very good wide receiver. Nope, they kick it.
They will kick it, and it's going to be fielded by Connery at about the 30-yard line. Makes a man miss. Has a space, but he is stopped at about the 35-yard line there.
Very good punt there with a pretty good Platte County bounce onto it.
So Dakota Amu and the Kearney offense will take over here at their own 35-yard line. 2 minutes and 46 seconds left to play here in the first half.
Yeah, you don't have to do all passing here, but you could run a little. The clock isn't down too far yet.
You're definitely looking to drive down the field as quickly as you can.
Yeah, but they're not necessarily with 2 timeouts. You know, they can run some. It's not like big play, big play, big play.
Right. Well, with 2 minutes and 46 seconds left, you are in a little bit of a hurry here.
Yeah.
Snap to Amu. Hand off to Connery. And he's got a hold. And he breaks a tackle, and he'll be down at about the 40-yard line, 41-yard line.
Like I said, they'll be able to run it a couple of times. They don't need to force a huge pass just yet.
Yeah, no timeout called, and clock's winding down towards the 2-minute mark. 2nd down and 4 here. Snap to Amu, and a timeout will be called. Looks like maybe Platte County was the one who called that.
They're discussing on the field.
No timeout called, just a stoppage of play.
That's happened a couple of times this game.
Hoffman's going to exit the field.
Yeah, substitution in, that's why. It'd be huge if Kearney could get any points on the board as they received the ball for the second half.
Yeah, absolutely. With 2 minutes and 15 seconds left now, you're definitely looking to drive down the field. 2nd down and 4, by the way, on their own 41-yard line.
Clock is running. Not sure if Kearney knows that, but nearing 2 minutes.
Snap to Amu, hand off to Connery. And he's going to be almost stopped, but he's going to find a way to gain some yards. And it looks like he got the first down there. Great play by Patrick Connery to get the first down for Kearney.
Now you probably look to see some passes here. It's only a minute 53, and it looks like...
Clock will be stopped because of the first down.
Okay. Didn't know if that rule was in high school. I knew it was in college.
So, after that great effort play there by Connery, the Kearney Bulldogs will have 1st down and 10 at their own 46-yard line. They lead Platte County 7-6 right now.
Yeah, Patrick could have been stopped there, almost line of scrimmage, but he just kept on fighting for that first down.
Snap to Amu. Handed off to Connery again. And he's got a hole. He bursts through, and he will be tackled at about the 42-yard line. Great run by Patrick Connery.
Patrick having a fantastic game after last week against Staley. He really needed this one.
Absolutely, in this week. He's got about 70 rushing yards so far in the first half.
That's already more than last game, and it's not even halftime. It's more than last game by a long shot.
Snap to Amu, looking to pass here. And it's going to be a screen here to Patrick Connery, but he's going to be engulfed at about the line of scrimmage.
Could have been a big play there, but a nice defensive stop by Platte County.
Absolutely. So it looks like it's going to be about 2nd down and 8 here for the Kearney offense.
Kearney talking in the huddle on the timeout. Kearney will have one timeout now with 1:13.
Yeah, 1:13 left. I don't think they called a timeout, though.
I think they did.
They did. So 1 timeout left for Kearney. 2nd down and 9 at the Platte County 41-yard line with a 1-point lead.
Kearney looking to get something done here before half.
Yes, sir.
Amu, he's got Connery to his left.
Look for some pass plays here.
Snap to Amu, handoff to Connery. About a 4-yard gain there. Nice run by Patrick Connery. He's looking at about 3rd down and 5.
Well, I was flat out wrong there, but it's going to be a pass play this play. I would put money on it.
You want to bet?
Yep.
Clock's ticking down. Under a minute left to play now here in the first half. That's going to be a rollout play here. Throw off to Stevens. 1st down and more. He's going to be driving past this 20-yard line, Looks like he's down at the 19-yard line. 1st down, Kearney Bulldogs with 36 seconds left to play.
And it's really good to see Dakota and Jacob hit as they have not connected all game, but a huge play there.
Great play there to get Stevens open as Amu was rolling out.
And Jacob showed there why he is the leading wide receiver in yards this season, and he's been huge for them this year. He really has.
1st down and 10 now at the Platte County 17-yard line. 30 seconds left to play in the first half. Amu snap, and he's going to run it, and he's going to be stopped in the backfield.
Kearney's going to have to call a timeout here, and they will.
So timeout called with 22 seconds left now.
Not sure if Gavin's healthy enough to kick, so Kearney might need to get in the end zone, honestly, as their backup kicker didn't look too sharp there.
I believe the backup kicker is Tyler Eklund. So we got second down and 12 here after that attempted on-new run on the Platte County 19-yard line. 22 seconds left to go. Kearney leads 7-6. Hayden, what do you think's coming up right here?
It has to be a pass with 22 seconds and no timeouts left. Probably to the sideline, I'd say, so they can get out of bounds, so the clock doesn't tick.
So if you had to pick one wide receiver to throw it deep to right now, who do you pick?
I think you got to go Jacob Stevens. He's really proven himself this season, coming up with huge plays.
Yeah, at 6'3", he has the ability to jump up there and catch a ball over someone.
Yeah, also Eli Erzik has very good hands, so you can see going to him. He's also very fast.
Second down and 12 with 22 seconds left. Snap to Amu. He's looking to pass, and he's going to pass to Connery, but it's going to be incomplete, just a little bit over. So it's going to be third down and 12 here with 19 seconds left to play.
Yeah, Dakota just hasn't been able to get those on the money today. Hopefully he can fix that at half, but looked a little off sync with the offense tonight.
So as the rain starts to come down here at the end of the first half, 19 seconds left now, third down and 12. You got to wonder what they're going to do here.
Yeah, and rain could honestly affect the calls made on the field.
Snap to Amu as he rolls out, looking for a receiver downfield, and he's got one. Touchdown, Kearney Bulldogs!
Wow, what a catch in the back of the end zone.
Great catch there. Not exactly sure who that was at the moment. Great catch in the corner of the end zone.
Was it Jacob? It looks like it was number 3. So that would be Tyson
Xander Kent. Great catch there by Xander Kent.
And Tyler Eklund's going on for the extra point, so that tells me that Gavin Frizzell is not healthy at the moment.
Eklund to get the extra point here.
Trying to redeem himself for the missed field goal in the first quarter.
Bad snap. And the kick is up, and it is good. 14-6 now here with 12 seconds left to go in the first half.
Wow, great job there by Kearney to be able to get that score before halftime. There's going to be 12 seconds left. Do you think Platte County will try for a Hail Mary or just kneel it in and go to the locker room?
I think they'll just run it into halftime, but can we just talk about how great of a pass that was from Amu, and an even better catch by Xander Kent in the corner of the end zone.
Yeah, we were talking about who you should go to. I said Jacob, but again, Kent has been very good this season and pretty reliable too. He's not one of the most flashy guys, but he is very reliable.
Yeah, coming into the game, he actually had a big play touchdown, 52 yards on one catch, but it was a touchdown. So he gets another, I think it was 23 yards there for the touchdown. So 2 catches, 2 touchdowns on the season.
And that was just a great catch in the back of the end zone, especially on third down. That was just very clutch for the Bulldogs.
Absolutely, they needed that to go into halftime, you know, with a little bit of mojo.
Would you do a squib kick here so they don't have the ability to return?
It doesn't look like it's Eklund out there, so I'm interested to see what they will do. Regardless, I think Platte County will just run it into the halftime.
It doesn't look like it's Gavin Frizzell either.
That's going to be number 84, Carson Frakes. And it will be a squib kick. Good call.
Thank you.
And he will be down at about the 32-yard line there. So Platte County is going to take over at their own 32-yard line with 9 seconds left to go in the half.
Yeah, with 9 seconds in your own territory, I don't think you go, I don't think you throw a Hail Mary. I think you just kneel it or maybe run it with freights. I think that's probably the best way to go about it.
Yeah, you don't want to risk anything right now. And I think Platte County's kind of going into halftime with the mindset that they do have to they're playing, from behind here.
Yeah, they've kind of had a sloppy first half. Well, both teams have, but Platte County has had some chances for first down in that with dropped passes, bad snaps. They really need to fix those mental errors.
And he will kneel it into halftime. So going into halftime now, it is 14-6 Kearney Bulldogs. Kent Moeller Exterior. If you're in need of workers' comp or personal injury lawyer, look no further than Mark E. Kelly. With more than 40 cumulative years of experience on his team, you're sure to come out on the winning side. You can contact Mark at 816-760-2000 or on his website at www.kellylawoffice.legal. We're back here for the second half as Kearney will receive the ball. The score is 14-6. Platte County is kicking off.
Kearney receiving here with a 14-6 lead, looking to
so it looks like kicking off here can be number 24. And it's going to be Patrick Connery watching it sail into the back of the end zone. So Kearney will take over at their own 20-yard line here.
Kearney looking to increase their lead over Platte County and really blow this thing open. With the way Kearney's defense has been playing, you'd feel pretty comfortable with the touchdown here, wouldn't you, for the rest of the game?
You'd like to avoid it if you can. Here's Dakota Amu in the shotgun formation.
Looking to have a better second half.
Hand off to Xander Kent. And he's tackled in the backfield for a loss.
Surprised Pat didn't take that carry as he's their starting running back.
It's going to be second down here for Kearney. Second down and 11 at their own 19-yard line. And here's the throw over to Xander Kent. He's got some space, and he's got to be tackled after a gain of about 3 yards.
It's going to be a third down here for the Bulldogs looking to convert.
Kirsten, that was 5 yards. It's third down and 6 now from their own 24-yard line with just over 11 minutes to play in the third quarter. Aiden, what are you looking for here on third down?
I'd like to see a good pass by Dakota over the middle of the field. Like to see a good touch off of Dakota here as his passes have been a little bit off, so I'd like to see that.
Hand off to Connery, and he is steamrolled in the backfield. Big loss for Kearney, and it's going to be fourth down.
Kearney's going to look for a good punt here because they're pretty far back. Like to get at least into the Kearney zone so Platte County's not in a amazing spot.
Loss of 6 yards there for Patrick Connery as Jacob Stevens will be back to punt. And he's had a couple of really nice ones so far, almost down them at the 1-yard line before the refs decided that it was in the touchback, excuse me.
Yeah, he's been very impressive so far.
Almost blocked, and it's going to be nice roll for Kearney, and it's going to be down at the 41-yard line. Nice punt by Jacob Stevens.
Yep, getting it to the Kearney side was key, and they did that there.
So Platte County and Spencer Stewart will take over here at their own 41-yard line. First down and 10. The score is 14-6.
Bertram really needs to step it up here in the second half. He had a bunch of missed catches there in the first.
You'd really like to see them work Adele Freitag back into the game, and he's been pretty much limited to nothing in the last quarter.
Yeah, Kearney was really figuring him out last quarter, so it'd be interesting to see what Platte does here.
And that's going to be flags all over the place. Looks like a false start there on Platte County. And it will be a false start. First down and 15 now for the Platte County Pirates on their own 36-yard line.
Wow, already a flag, and we were talking about how Platte has to avoid those. They had so many in the first half, and it's not looking good here in the second so far.
Definitely not what you want to start off with here as they have the ball on their own 36-yard line. Hand off to Freitag, and he is stopped for about a gain of 1, if anything.
Yeah, Kearney's made some fantastic adjustments to the great Freitag. That about second drive Platte County had, he was just all over them. And then Kearney made that readjustment back, and they've stopped him greatly so far. So that's a very great adjustment there by the Kearney defense.
Second down and 13 here for Platte County. Spencer Stewart with a snap. Rolling out of the pocket. All kinds of trouble, and he will be brought down. No, he's going to get it out. And it's going to be almost picked off by number 8, Brad Hogan, but it will be incomplete. Third down and 13 coming up for the Platte County Pirates.
Yeah, probably shouldn't have thrown that one. Just took the sack. I mean, he just threw it up there. That was anyone's ball. Could have very easily been in a pick, too. So I think Spencer Stewart was just a little panicked there. Didn't want to take the sack, so he just kind of chucked it.
Really lucky to just be an incomplete pass there, and it looked like Cade Hampton was going to bring him down for a second time this game.
Yeah, Kearney's been bringing very good pressure on Platte County.
Spencer Stewart, and he's going to complete it. First down and more. So that's a nice pass there from Spencer Stewart for about 16 yards there on the play, and they're going to be in Kearney territory.
Huge conversion there for Platte County on a big third down and 13. Really brings them back into this game.
They got the ball on the Kearney 47-yard line now with just over 9 minutes to go. 8-point lead for the Bulldogs.
Now remember, if Platte County scores another touchdown, they're going to have to go for the 2-point conversion as they missed their first extra point.
Hand off to Freitag there, which is good for about 3 or 4 yards. Should be about second down and 6.
Look for more runs from Freitag here probably.
At just under 9 minutes now, and we're waiting to see the spot there. Second down and 6 here for Platte County. Spencer Stewart in the shotgun formation. Snap, play action. Deep pass, and it's incomplete. Another pass that is just a bit off. C.J. Gilbert was the intended receiver, but it'll sail out of bounds as it does now. Third down and 6 for the Platte County Pirates.
Yeah, Gilbert really beat the Kearney safety there. He was way in front of him. If quarterback could just place it a little better on that play, that probably would have been a touchdown.
Yeah, unfortunately, Spencer Stewart just threw it a little bit to his left. Now third down and 6 here at the Kearney 43-yard line. Spencer Stewart with a snap. In trouble, and he will be stopped a bit short, so it's going to be fourth down here for the Platte County Pirates. Do you think they go for it here?
I think they do. Down 8, third quarter. Offense has been struggling. I think you have to.
And it looks like Spencer Stewart and the Platte County offense will head off the field and bring out the punt team.
Very interesting call there. I guess they're trying to pin Kearney back very deep, so I probably do went for it with the struggling offense, but can't really go wrong in that situation.
And like we've seen a couple times now, actually 2 times so far, they've faked plays on special teams, so they might need to keep a lookout here. And it looks like they're going to bring some rushers here just in case.
And remember, last punt by Platte County was an absolute disaster.
Hold on, flag on the play. This could be on Kearney here.
If so, that would give Platte County 4th and
No, it'll be on Platte County, so they're going to back up 5 more yards, and it's going to be fourth down and 11, which eliminates a fake.
Do you think that was intentional maybe to get farther back?
It could have been. I think that maybe they wanted to, use the field a little bit more.
Yeah. Not sure if that was a delay of game. If it was, then that's probably the case.
Didn't look like a delay of game, but I'm interested to see what it was. Here's the punt.
High punt.
And it's going to be a touchback, it looks like. Yep, barely. Nice effort there by number 3 for Platte County, Colin Tyson there. Almost down it deep in Kearney territory. Or in Kearney territory. Excuse me. But unfortunately, it will be a touchback for Platte County, and Kearney will take over on their own 20-yard line with 7 minutes and 37 seconds left in the third quarter.
Yeah, it looked like for sure that was going to be a touchback, but Platte County really gave a great effort there to just try to keep it in play, as it would have been down at the 1, and that would have been game-changing. Yeah,
that would have definitely re-energized the Platte County offense that was kind of struggling, or defense per se. Hand off to Connery. And he is going to be stopped a little bit short of a 5-yard carry. Nice stick there by Connery.
Well, Nick, with the passing game kind of off for Kearney, Patrick carrying almost all the load on his shoulders. You'd love to see him having a good game because really outside of him, Kearney has not had much offense.
Yeah, aside from that big pass to Xander Kent with a little bit left in the second quarter there, they haven't really had much going on except for Pat. So it's good to see him kind of getting out there. And here's the handoff to Connery. And he's got some space, and he's going to be down at the 30-yard line. Good enough for a Kearney Bulldogs first down.
I say you keep giving it to him, especially with the lead, to maybe run the clock a little. And, I mean, Platte County can't stop him right now, so I say you keep feeding it to him.
First down and 10 here from their own 32-yard line with just under 7 minutes left. Kearney leads 14-6. Here's Amu with Connery behind him. Snap, that's going to be a handoff to Connery. And he's going to be hit after a gain of about 3 or 4 yards. So it's looking like it's going to be second down and 7 here.
Yeah, maybe look for a pass play here, as Kearney has not had many pass plays so far this half. Maybe catch Platte County off guard.
Second down and 6 from their own 36-yard line. Yeah, I'd really like to see them take a shot downfield.
Yeah, that'd be very nice to see.
Hand off to Connery, and he is going to be spinning out of a tackle, and he's going to be stopped at about the 40-yard line, excuse me. So that's going to be a gain of 4 there, so it's going to be third down and 2 or so, with just under 6 minutes left here. Third down and 1 from their own 41-yard line. What do you think they're going to do here? Do you think they'll run it?
Well, if I'm coach, I'm probably running the slants. In Madden, it cannot be stopped.
All right, let's look out for the slants. 2 receivers to his right. You've got Kent and not exactly sure. I think Trevor Fritz. Hand off to Connery, and he is almost stopped in the backfield, but it looked like he might have had enough for the first down. Let's see.
Kearney asking for the first down. Refs are coming together to talk about it.
It looks like they may have had enough. We'll see. If they didn't, what do you think their game plan is here? Do you think they'll go for it?
I think they'll punt with a decent lead in Platte County's struggling offense. I think you got to. You can't give Platte County field position with their struggling offense. Here's the call. And they're saying...
Looks like he'll be short. No, timeout is called.
Is it an official review? It looks like it. Yeah, they're bringing out the sticks. They're going to measure it real quick.
While they took a look at this play, I want to remind you guys that for all your siding and window needs, go to Kent Miller Exterior, the best in the business since 1975. Voted best of the Northland 23 times now. They can get your home makeover started on igotsiding.com. That's igotsiding.com.
Yeah, very thankful for all our sponsors tonight.
All right, so we're awaiting the call here, and it looks like they potentially had the first down, but we're waiting for an official spot.
Yeah, it's a very close call because they've been taking so long, and it looks like he might be a little short.
It looks like he's just a bit short here, so we're looking at fourth down and inches.
If I'm Coach Gray, I'm probably punting again with the Platte County struggling offense, and that's what they look like they're doing, bringing out the punting team with Jacob Stevens.
Of course, when you're at the 41-yard line, you don't want to risk turning over the ball and letting Platte County be in your territory, so Jacob Stevens will be back to punt here.
Looking to pin him down pretty deep, too, as Jacob's had a very good game on wide receiver and punting especially.
Yeah, back deep to receive. Looks like it'll be number 6, Nolan Saleh. Calls for the fair catch, and it will be dropped, but he'll recover it, so he's going to have Platte County will have the ball at their own 29-yard line here with 5 minutes and 23 seconds left to go. Kearney leads 14-6.
We've seen that twice from Kearney on the punt where they have Jacob run a little before he kicks it, trying to maybe fake going for it, but it's worked, so.
It looks like they're trying to draw in the punt returner whenever they do that, and it has worked a little bit, although no turnovers forced because of it.
Yeah. I'd say Kearney's playing it safe, definitely. You don't want Platte County, like you said, being in on Kearney's territory with their struggling offense. You want them to try to get as most yards as possible.
Yeah, you don't want to risk anything right there, like you said. So Punting's probably the best option right there, as Platte County will take over at their own 30-yard line after the fair catch by Nolan Saleh.
Now, Nick, you're Platte County. You're looking just for something to spark this offense again. They were almost unstoppable on the second drive. What do you think has happened?
You know, they've strayed away from the running game. And unfortunately for them, that hasn't worked at all because Spencer Stewart has been just a bit off. And, you know, the receivers haven't been able to hold on to the ball. It's been those butterfingers, like you said. So you really have to see them hand it off a little bit more to Freitag if they can.
Yeah, we'll see what Platte County can do here.
And it'll be a pass, and it'll get a... Oh!
Maybe a flag.
Yeah, a little bit of pass interference there, and it's going to be a 15-yard penalty for the Bulldogs. So Platte County is going to advance 15 yards, and they're going to have first down and 10 with 5 minutes and 19 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
That one's going to be on Brett Mordecai as he just pushed the Platte County wide receiver down.
Yeah, and that's not the smartest play you can make right there. You'd much rather just wrap him up and tackle him right there, and so now you're getting up 15 yards.
And I keep saying this Platte County is struggling offense, but you don't want to give them yards. You know, they're struggling. You want them to earn every single yard.
Well, and with a struggling offense like that, that can revitalize them, so you don't want to get them started on anything.
Yes, very true.
So it's going to be Platte County ball at the 44-yard line. First down and 10. Kearney leads 14-6 with just over 5 minutes left to go in the third quarter.
Another tight game in this big rivalry, as always. Very entertaining to watch.
So Spencer Stewart is going to look to lead the Pirates down the field to kind of try and get an opportunity to tie it here. You still need 8.
I've been saying this all game, but that extra point miss, I think, is going to come back to bite the Pirates.
Freitag is slaughtered in the backfield. It's going to be a loss of about 1 yard, and they're going to be on their own 43-yard line for second down and 11.
What a very vicious word choice, Nick.
Sorry. With just under 5 minutes left to go here, it's second down and 10 for the Platte County Pirates on their own 44-yard line. Kearney leads 14-6 once again.
And as it's sprinkling a little, you can see maybe the ball being a little slippery and throws being off a little, maybe more running game, but that's not affecting Platte County, it doesn't look like.
And it's another drop here for the Platte County wide receiving core, and like you said, the rain could have an effect on that, but you know, they're not going with the run game here. That kind of has to lead you to question the play calling.
Yeah, especially with the struggling wide receivers. I mean, you can't run here, but Spencer's looked very good. It's just his wide receivers have not been able to come up with the ball.
A lot of unfortunate situations, whether it's a drop pass or just a little bit outside for his wide receivers to catch. But right now we have third down and 10 from their own 44-yard line with just a little bit under 5 minutes left to go. Spencer Stewart here. Deep pass, and it's going to be a little bit to the left, like we said here. The ball.
Oh, a flag. Maybe on Kearney.
And it looks like it will be a little.
Wow, that's huge.
There.
Another miss by Spencer Stewart. This might give Platte County another first down due to penalty.
That's never something you want to see happen, but you know, like we said, you know, the ball's getting a little wet. You know, he's throwing his passes a little bit often.
Yeah.
Once again, you gotta wonder why they're not going to Freitag, who had a great second drive, like you said.
Yeah, he was dominant. Like, it's almost like no one could stop him in that second drive. I don't know what's happened. Like, Kearney made a good adjustment to him, but I feel like Freitag could still have a huge impact on the game. Not sure why they're not giving it to him.
All right, 46-yard line here for Platte County with a first down. 4:37 left to go. Spencer Stewart in the backfield with Freitag to his right.
And that penalty was on Kearney.
Hand off to Freitag. He's got space into the secondary, and he's down at the 39-yard line.
Like we said, that's what Platte County needs to do, get their run game back with Freitag. Because when Platte County is doing good, he's doing good. He controls this offense. He's the key to this offense that makes everything work around them.
Second down and 3 from the Kearney 39-yard line with just over 4 minutes left to go. Spencer Stewart in the backfield. And it's going to be a penalty, another one.
Well, Kearney kind of hurting themselves here if it's on them.
And it looks like it's going to be on Platte County, going back 5 yards, second down and 8 coming up.
Wow, that hurts. Second and 3, pretty easy first down conversion that they could have done with running with Freitag. But now it's second and 8. You pass it here?
You know, you got to try and do whatever you can to get to the first down, but Spencer Stewart has been just a bit off, like we've said.
Both quarterbacks a little off. Both teams trying to rely on their running game.
Spencer Stewart here, and it's caught in traffic there. Nice catch. First down by Bryce Bertram, excuse me.
The rain's starting to pour down a little harder, and that's what I think that's the funnest part about football is those rainy games.
Stewart in the backfield with Freitag to his right. Looking to pass. Shooting up, and he's short of the 30-yard line here. He's going to be about the 31. Gain of about 2 yards. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Good call there by Stewart. Didn't see anyone open, so he just went ahead and run for it. He also slid to prevent from injury, as he's very important to this offense.
You know, the rain keeps coming down more and more, but they've still not gone back to the running game very often, and like we've said, we're at a loss for why. Hand off to Freitag here, and nice stop there by Corbin Bevan.
Wow, great stop there by Corbin as Kearney has adjusted to Freitag. As it's definitely going to have to be a pass here, and hopefully, well, not hopefully, if you're Platte County, hopefully you can get this conversion.
3rd down and 6 from the Kearney 29-yard line. 2 minutes and 45 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter.
This is a big 3rd down here. They got to get it.
Spencer Stewart looking for his play call.
Kind of in a weird position here. If you don't get it, you got to go for it on 4th.
Deep pass, and it's no good. Another incomplete pass from
quarterback
to DJ Gilbert, excuse me.
It almost was like that ball was between 2 receivers. Not sure where he was going there.
Yeah, Spencer Stewart, that is, the quarterback, excuse me. Just a little bit off on his pass to DJ Gilbert there. And they're going to bring him back out for 4th down and 6. Huge play coming up here. 2 minutes and 28 seconds left to go. Platte County down by 8.
Yeah, this is huge for Platte County. They almost have to get this.
Pass. And he has got it. He's got the first down. That's number 22, Adele Freitag. But a penalty is called.
After the play, I'm not sure if it'll affect the actual first down.
That's going to be an unnecessary roughness there by number 57, Colt Post, it looks like.
So that's going to give Platte County even more yardage, putting them in the red zone.
Looks like if that is unnecessary roughness on Colt Post, it's going to be a 15-yard penalty there, driving Platte County, that is, into about the 10-yard line.
Yeah, that's huge. Again, that 3rd down conversion was huge, but then after that, the unnecessary roughness, that just can't happen if you're Kearney.
Looks like that wasn't. Maybe it was an offside there? Because Platte County has declined the penalty.
It looked like it was after the play, so not really sure there.
That's what I thought as well. 1st down and 10 now for the Pirates on the Kearney 22-yard line. 2 minutes and 22 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. What are you looking for here, Hayden?
I say give it to Freitag. The last play was a catch. He was playing wide receiver, and I'd like to see more of that.
Hand off to Freitag, and he is clobbered in the backfield.
Have him almost play a Tyreek Hill role where, he can come and play almost any offensive position. I think you should have Freitag get some receptions in also, not just running.
Yeah, coming into this game, along with his 144 rushing yards, he also had 48 receiving yards. So he's definitely been a dual threat here for Platte County, and they need to utilize that if they want to come back here against this Kearney Bulldogs team.
Especially with their struggling wideouts right now, he might be a viable option.
And that pass was to DJ Gilbert, but a little bit off there once again by Spencer Stewart.
That's going to bring up another big 3rd down. Is it 4-down territory?
I think you have to go for it on 4th down here again like they did last on the last 4th down here. 3rd down and 10 here from the 22-yard line. 1 minute and 43 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. 14-6 Bulldogs.
Fans getting on their feet here.
Huge play right here. What do you think's coming?
It's got to be a pass. Maybe. It has to be a pass.
Spencer Stewart, he's looking deep, and it's incomplete. Another incomplete pass by Spencer
Platte County
Stewart.
thinks they have it.
And they do. Excuse me. Touchdown, Platte County. Will make it 12-14. Incredible catch there by number 22, Adele Freitag.
Yeah, we were saying they need to utilize him more in the passing game, and they did there. He came up with a huge play to bring Platte County back into this game.
With 1 minute and 31 seconds left, it is 14-12 Kearney. What do you think they do here? Are they going for 2?
You have to go for 2. Tie this thing up. Again, missing that extra point to start off the game, that hurts because it might not even be a tie game if they miss this 2-point conversion.
And the touchdown has been called back.
Wow. Crazy turn of events there is it's going to be 4th and 10, and they removed the touchdown, so it's 14-6 again.
Wow, so late call, but the score will remain 14-6 with 1 minute and 31 seconds left here. 4th down and 10 at the Kearney 22-yard line.
And they're going to go for it. That has to hurt. That play was so good by Platte County, and they just took it away from them. How bad does that hurt your confidence and offense?
You know, I don't know if it hurts you more or if it, kind of pumps you up. You want to kind of make up for it. But regardless here, they have to do something if they want to remain in this game. If they turn it over here and Kearney scores 21-6, they're almost out of it.
Yeah, again, going into the 4th quarter almost, and they're struggling offense. They got to do something here.
So it looks like a little bit of confusion on the field as to what Platte County will be running.
Yeah, they thought they had that touchdown, so now they're trying to figure out a play because, this is crucial 4th down right here.
Peyton Maggart and Dayton Mitchell to his right, along with Bryce Bertram.
Yeah, look out for Bertram. He's been their go-to wide receiver throughout the season. I know he's had some missed passes today, but he is their go-to wideout. Look for him.
Huge play here. Spencer Stewart looking for a receiver. Downfield, and it's out of bounds. Great defense by the Kearney Bulldogs as Platte County will turn the ball over once again.
They could have maybe called passing, but I think it was uncatchable.
Regardless, Kearney will be taking over the ball at their own 22-yard line with 1 minute and 25 seconds left to go in the 3rd quarter, up by 8.
Yeah, that's huge there. Platte County not being able to get on the board. Again, they turned over that call. That is so big. And such a heartbreaker for Platte County to come out of there with no points.
Look for Kearney to be aggressive here, after that big play. Hand off to Connery,
I probably would have went for a deep pass there to catch them off their feet.
We'll see what they do here on 2nd down and 10 from their own 22-yard line with just over 1 minute left. Ursic to his left, and he's got Stevens to his right. Connery behind him.
Kearney needs to kind of drain the clock on this drive.
Hand off to Connery. He's got an outside lane. He's got a hole. He's in the secondary. That looks like it's good enough for a Kearney Bulldog 1st down.
And it's kind of best of both worlds for Kearney, so they need to kind of drain the clock by running. And again, Connery has just been outstanding this game, so it goes hand in hand.
So Patrick Connery with a nice run there converts for a 1st down.
Look to see a lot more runs too in the 4th quarter. Kearney trying to drain that clock.
So that's going to be a 10-yard run there on 2nd down and 10. 30 seconds left in the game here. Amu with the snap. Hand off to Connery once more, and he is stopped in the backfield.
I'd maybe try a pitch or something because they keep running up the middle, and it looks like Platte County's adjusting to that. So maybe a pitch to the outside would be beneficial here for Kearney.
It seems like anytime Connery can get on the outside, it's productive.
Yeah, again, Platte County's middle defenders are pretty good. So if you can go to the outside, I think that's where Patrick gets the advantage. And it's going to be the fourth quarter, 14-6 Kearney.
So we look to see a lot more running plays here for Patrick Kearney as Kearney tries to run down the clock in this insanely defensive game. We'd like to remind you that this game is brought to you by our sponsors, Kent Muller Exterior and Mark E. Kelly. For all your siding and window needs, go to Kent Muller Exterior, the best in the business since 1975. Voted best in the Northland 23 times now. They can get your home makeover started on igotsiding.com. That's IGOTSIDING.com.
If you're in need of workers' comp or personal injury lawyer, look no further than Mark Kelly with more than 40 cumulative years of experience on his team. You're sure to come out on the winning side. You can contact Mark at 816-760-2000 or at his website at www.kellylawoffice.legal.
And off to Connor here. He's got the outside. Oh. Just a little bit out of bounds there, but a nice pickup there by Connor. It looks like about 5 or 6 yards. $11 minutes and 55 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. It's second down and 10 from the 32-yard line. As it looks like that play was called back.
Yeah, fourth quarter, this is where it matters.
So second down and 20 from their own 22-yard line here. A move from the shotgun. Rolling to his right. He's going to run here. He's got space. And there's going to be a penalty flag called here.
Maybe holding on Kearney.
Looked like it was a gain of about 7 there, but it might be called back. The last thing you want if you're Kearney here is second down and 30.
Based on the players' reactions, it looks like it is going to be on Kearney. Yep, holding.
So it's going to be second down and 30 here from the Kearney 12-yard line. 11 minutes and 45 seconds left here. Kearney leads by 8, 14-6.
Yeah, that hurt a lot.
Yeah, you don't want... This drive started off so well, you do not want to kind of backtrack on this. So look for a big passing play here.
Or just run and try to get some yards and get a good punt off.
I don't think you want to get a punt here if you're Kearney. Second down and 32 here from their own 10-yard line, excuse me. And hand off to Connery. And he is stopped in the backfield. Oh, no!
He breaks loose.
Connery, and he's got space! Up to the 40-yard line, and he is close to a first down on second and 32.
Wow. That's all I can say. Patrick Connery with a huge gain on second and 32.
Looked like it was a 29 or 30-yard carry there, which will make it third and short. A much-needed run there by Connery to put Kearney in business.
Yeah, that's gotta hurt if you're Platte County. You think you got him pinned back at second and 32, and then Pat comes out and does that?
Disrespectful.
Kearney gonna try to get this third down conversion.
Just a reminder, Bulldog Broadcasting Network will be back next Thursday, September 13th. Tune in at 7 p.m. to watch the women's volleyball team take on Winnetonka.
Yeah, big game there for the women's volleyball team.
Now, they started off pretty hot here, and you want to keep that trend going.
Most definitely.
So we're waiting on an official spot here. And they're going to give him a first down. So 32-yard carry there by Patrick Connery. They'll now have the ball at their own 40-yard line. Excuse me.
Huge first down there. So that was about a 33-yard run there for Pat. He has just added on to his incredible night.
So we're looking at 1st and 10 here at their own 42-yard line. 11:26 remaining in the fourth quarter. 14-6 Kearney. Kearney behind him. Jacob Stevens to the right.
Look for just probably run plays the rest of this drive as they're trying to just get.
Kearney looks like he has a hole. He's gone. 30, 20. And he's tackled at the 20-yard line from behind. A great carry, 22 yards here for Kearney.
Platte County cannot stop the Kearney rush of Patrick Connery. He is just dominating the Platte defense here.
There we go.
Back-to-back plays with crazy runs for Patrick Connery here. Excuse me. They'll now be at the Platte County 20-yard line here, 1st and 10 with just over 11 minutes to go. Kearney leads by 8 here in the fourth quarter.
And if they can spit some clock out on this drive and score, that might be game, honestly.
It's getting to the point where Patrick Connery is hurting them by being so good. You really want to run out some clock here. And a timeout will be called here by Kearney as they wanted to avoid the delay of game there with just 1 second left on the play clock.
So you're Kearney here. You run every play, right?
With 10 minutes and 55 seconds left, I don't think you're trying to burn clock time that much right now. I'd like to see a pass into the end zone if possible, but you also don't want to risk a turnover.
Yeah, I would personally run all 3 plays because even if, let's say you don't get the first down, you're in field goal range, and that makes it a 2-possession ball game.
Yeah, you definitely want to try and get points regardless here. Although, with Tyler Eklund in instead of Gavin Frizzell, I don't know how much you really trust going for 3.
Yeah, that will affect the play call. So we'll have to see what Kearney does.
First down and 10 here from the Platte County 20-yard line. 10 minutes and 55 seconds remain.
In this defensive battle between 2 rivals, Platte County and Kearney. Another great game, Nick.
Dakota Amu from the shotgun. Hand off to Connery. He's got space. And he will be brought down at about the 17-yard line, it looks like. 3-yard carry.
Wow, Pat is just running down Platte County's throats right now. They cannot stop him.
Oh yeah, crazy 3-yard carry. Time winding down here. Headed to 10 minutes left here. 2nd down and 7 from the 17-yard line. Hand off to Connery. He's got space, and he's going to be mauled at about the 15-yard line. Gain of about 2 yards. 3rd down and 5 coming up here.
Big conversion coming here with, like you said, Tyler Eklund, their backup kicker. Be interesting to see what happens if they don't get the first down.
You got to think with the lead, with the space they're at, they don't feel too pressured to go for it. However, you'd like to see them kind of be a little bit more aggressive in this close game.
Yeah, it's interesting to see if they will run it to drain clock or pass it because it's 3rd down and 5.
I think you got to pass it here. It's going to be play action here. And he's got someone on the left. It is Aaron Hoffman close to the first down.
There is a flag on the play, though, so we'll have to see what that is all about.
Could be holding on the offensive line. Dakota Amu, and it's a bad snap! And it looks like Platte County has the ball!
Wow. If Platte County has this ball, that is game-changing, as Kearney could have gone up 2 possessions there. And it looks like they might have it.
They're going to give it to Platte County here, I believe. And they will. Huge play for the Platte County Pirates as they are able to take the ball back in their own territory and keep the lead at 8.
That is so crucial right there. Kearney driving in the red zone. Do not get any points out of that. They give the fumble up to Platte County. Now Platte County has a chance to tie this game.
And that was a bad snap there, but you'd really like to see the defense step up even more than they have already, allowing only 6 points to Platte County after a very hot start where they averaged 35 points per game. Spencer Stewart here in the shotgun with Freitag to his left. Hand off to Freitag. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Great stop by the defense.
Just electric there. This defense looks pumped up.
And like I said, they've done a great job holding this high-scoring offense to only 6 points with 9 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Big 2nd down and 9 here for Platte County.
Spencer Stewart with a snap. The throw over to Gilbert, and he is going to be stopped short of a first down. 3rd down and 2 coming up.
Now this might be the biggest 3rd down of the game, because if you do not get it, you probably have to go for 4th down. But let's say they don't get a 4th down either. Kearney gets the ball back. They can run this clock down.
I don't think Platte County goes for it on 4th down if they don't convert here. 3rd down and 2 here. Spencer Stewart from the shotgun. He's got a man deep downfield. Great coverage, and it's incomplete. 4th down and 2 coming up with just over 8 minutes left. And now we get to see if Platte County decides to be aggressive and go for it or punt it off to Kearney.
Wow, what a great break up there by Kearney to force the 4th down, and this is going to be interesting to see what the Pirates do here.
Now I think with 8 minutes left, you have time to punt it, get a stop defensively, and get the ball back and score, especially with 3 timeouts left. But it'll be interesting to see what exactly are they giving a first down?
Not sure what is.
And it looks like a penalty was called, and Platte County will now have a first down.
That's huge. That is absolutely huge, because now Platte doesn't have a 4th down. They have a first down.
First down and 10 from the 36-yard line. Spencer Stewart, bad snap. Hand off to Freitag. He's got space, and he's got a 7-yard carry down to their own 43-yard line.
Yeah, Freitag is a big factor here, especially coming down towards the end of the ball game.
2nd down and 4 now here from their own 42-yard line. Just under 8 minutes left. Kearney leads by 8, excuse me.
And I've mentioned this many times, even if Platte County gets a touchdown, they have to get that 2-point conversion to tie the game because of a missed PAT on their 2nd drive.
Over to Bryce, and he's got the first down, but he is mauled by 4 Kearney Bulldogs.
Great defensive stop there for Kearney.
It's going to be down to the 49-yard, their own 49-yard line, that is. It's going to be first down and 10 from their own 49, 7 minutes and 36 seconds left here. Kearney leads by 8, 14-6 is the score.
This game's going down to the wire as we expected.
Stewart with a snap. Hand off to Freitag, and he's clobbered in the backfield. Loss of 2 yards. And that is Cade Hampton with the tackle for a loss, and he's been all over the field today.
He really has. He has been such a game changer on defense for the Bulldogs.
2nd down and 13 from their own 46-yard line after a loss of 3 on that handoff to Freitag. Under 7 minutes now. Kearney leads by 8.
Crowd getting into this one.
He's got pressure. And it's an incomplete pass. 3rd down coming up here. 3rd down and long, that is, with just under 7 minutes left to go.
Great pressure there by the Kearney defense to force Stewart to throw it. And he didn't really have a man open, so he just kind of threw it to the sideline.
Yeah, great pressure there by Cade Hampton once again. And I think Aaron Hoffman was also in there.
Yeah, the defensive line has been huge this game for Kearney.
3rd down and 13 coming up here as Stewart looks to the sideline to get his play.
You think Platte goes for it on 4th if they don't get it here?
I think at their own 46-yard line, they are comfortable going for it if they do not convert, but they have to get some yards here. Pressure. Stewart rolls out. He's looking for a receiver, and he will be forced to throw an incompletion. 4th down and 13 coming up here with 6 minutes and 42 seconds left.
That is great coverage by Kearney, as they did not let any Pirate get open there, and that's going to force a 4th down.
And now what we're looking at is, do they punt or do they go for it? And it looks like they're going to bring out their punter, number 74, excuse me.
Yeah, with 3 timeouts, you're going to try to stretch out this game, and hopefully Kearney does not get more first downs from a Platte County perspective.
And it's going to be Reed Sutter. Back deep to punt.
They've had some miscommunications on punts before. Maybe that happens here.
And the punt is back deep to Connery.
He waves it off.
And it's going to go out of bounds at around the 30.
Kearney now with a big drive, hopefully to run down the clock so Platte does not get another opportunity to score.
Yeah, and you're going to look for a lot of run plays here to Patrick Connery, who's had an incredible night tonight.
A real bounce-back game from the Staley game. It shows his true colors. He's just been dominant. The Staley game was not like him, but he's really, shown what he's all about tonight.
And like I said earlier, Platte County is an offensive threat anytime they go out on Friday nights. They average 35 points per game coming in to Kearney, and they only have 6 here with 6.5 minutes left to go.
Yeah, incredible. Kearney has always had great defenses under Coach Gray, and another spectacular defense there. Just outstanding performance by the defense tonight. On both sides, really.
Great game by both teams, except for it's been just a little sloppy here and there.
It has, but it's been a fun game.
That's sometimes the best kind of football here. Dakota Amut in the backfield.
You have to wonder if the rain has affected the sloppy play also.
Hand off to Connery, and he's going to be mauled by about 6 Pirates there at about the 35-yard line. And you look at this team from this last week, to this week, and they've really bounced back defensively more than anything, giving up 28 points last week to the Staley Falcons. This week, only 6 to Platte County. What do you think has been the biggest factor in that?
I think this team has come around completely more. Last week we saw signs of greatness, but it didn't all come together.
Huge run by Patrick Connery, He's down to about the 50-yard line on about a 14-yard carry. That's going to make it 1st and 10 for the Kearney Bulldogs with just under 6 minutes left.
And also, I was saying, a big effect, I think, is this opening night here at home. That gives the players a huge boost of energy.
Absolutely. They love playing here in the dog pound. Did I just make that up?
No, I'm pretty sure that's official.
Oh, okay. Good. First down and 10 with just 5 minutes and 47 seconds left to go in the 4th quarter. Oh, excuse me. It's going to be called back. The run will be called back.
Another penalty?
Looks like a holding there on number 78, Hayden Page.
Wow, he's a great story. Starting as a junior, that's pretty impressive.
It's a lot like Schmoll out there who was starting last year. Also, we talk a lot about this running game. I'll get right back to that. Amu rolls out to the right. He's got a receiver downfield. It's Jacob Stevens, and he's got a catch downfield. Breaks 1 tackle. He's at the 20. He's at the 15. Makes a man miss. It's going to be a touchdown for the Kearney Bulldogs. Huge play, 76 yards for a touchdown, and we talked so much about Jacob Stevens' big playability, and he shows it out there with a 76-yard touchdown.
Wow, just absolutely incredible between Dakota's amazing throw to Jacob, just cutting defenders. He was 1 step ahead of him the whole time. I mean, this kid is so explosive. And such a huge boost to this Kearney offense. Wow, just incredible, Nick.
Great moves after the catch by Jacob Stevens gives him another huge catch. And it is looking over for this Platte County Pirates team with just over 5 minutes left to go, down by 2 scores.
Tyler Eklund for the extra point.
And it is good. Another one by the backup kicker, Tyler Eklund. 21-6 now for Kearney.
Well, with Gavin out, I was kind of worried, especially when Tyler missed that first field goal. But he's looked very sharp on the last 2 extra points.
I look at what Platte County has done on offense, and they've shown signs of brilliance, and they've also shown signs of utter defeat, if anything. You kind of wonder what could have happened if some of those drops had been catches, or some of those holding calls had been clean blocks.
Yeah, I think, Platte County's had momentums on drives, and then they've had that penalty or that drop passes, and that's just killed the entire drive. That's just been their night. And that huge play by Kearney, I think that tears Platte County up. I don't see anything left in them. Their offense has just looked atrocious at times tonight. But a lot of that is the Kearney defense. They've been absolutely spectacular tonight.
You look at guys like Spencer Stewart, who came into this game with 386 passing yards and 4 touchdowns and no interceptions. And you look at what this Kearney Bulldog defense has done to him to make him look horrible. Quite frankly, horrible. No touchdowns, a pick. He has looked like a completely different person as the squib kick here is fielded at about the 5-yard line.
Little misplay.
1. And it's going to be tackled at the 5-yard line. Huge play by the Kearney Bulldogs special teams once again.
Yeah, special teams has had a great night. I think a lot of that, determines the game because there's been so many plays that have just shifted momentum, like the huge fumble, the big miscommunication on that punt that got them sent way back. It's really changed the game.
And as I was saying, you look at the Platte County offense and all these guys who came in with stellar first 2 weeks, they've just kind of looked bland.
And, they've faced some, I'd say, not as talented teams, but, they're still impressive victories. But coming in against a different monster against Kearney, that's a big test for this young Platte County team. And they've looked subpar tonight and not a great showing for Platte County.
Yeah, and that was a great hit right there by number 18, Brett Mordecai. 2nd down and 5 coming up from the 10-yard line of the Pirates.
Brett's kind of had a rough night with a couple, kind of weak penalties that shouldn't have happened, but, big tackle there by him.
1st down there by Bryce Bertram as the Pirates are in hurry-up offense mode right now.
Yeah, we're at the 2-possession game. You got to get down that field, and pinning them back to their own 10 is huge because now they have to drive 90 yards just to get into 1 possession. And if they do, they have to do an onside kick. 2nd
down and 5 now. Excuse me, no. 1st down was just converted. So 1st down and 10 for the Platte County Pirates with 4 minutes and 50 seconds left to go. Excuse me.
And, Nick, they have to get 2 touchdowns and an extra point, so no field goals here. They're really in a jam right now.
They've really got to score, and they've got to score quickly.
Wow, they're waiting, and that is just killing the clock.
And time will resume here. Bad throw there, and it's incomplete. Great coverage there by number 40, Michael Lee.
And another missed catch. That one was harder, but that kind of sums up Platte County's night offensively. And you got to think it's 4-down territory. It has to be.
Oh, of course. With 4 minutes and 50 seconds left, they're running out of time, and they have to score. You have to go down for it on 4th down, but the Kearney Bulldog defense, their main focus right now is getting them there. Spencer Stewart is going to be brought down. That's number 88, Aaron Hoffman, with the sack on Spencer Stewart.
Huge sack there, and that's going to be a clock killer, too.
So we're looking at 3rd down and 13 from their own 17-yard line with just under 4.5 minutes left to go. Kearney leads by 15. Spencer Stewart from the shotgun. Pressured, rolling out. He's running for it, and it looks like he has a chance at the 1st down. And he got it.
He smartly gets out of bounds, too, so the clock does not keep rolling. But if he did get the 1st down, the clock would have stopped till they got to the line of scrimmage.
Great play there by Spencer Stewart to get out of the pocket and convert for the 1st down there on a crucial 3rd down play.
That's a great quarterback trait when you have no one open, just to be able, to see that run path. And it honestly takes guts. You don't want to get hit hard. They have less padding, so he smartly gets out of bounds there for 2 reasons.
Spencer Stewart here from the shotgun. Deep pass here, and no one's around. Great coverage by the Kearney defense and Michael Lee, number 40.
Little miscommunication on routes there, or maybe the Platte County wide receiver got held up. But great defensive play there by Kearney.
And on that third down play right there, it looked like he was getting pressured by number 88.
Oh.
He was able to kind of see that Aaron Hoffman was from behind him again, looking for that second sack back-to-back right there. So great vision by him and eyes in the back of the head.
And I think part of Platte County's offensive problems, especially at the quarterback position, has been
deep throw, it's picked off! It's picked off by number 29, Joey Ebarb. Huge play for the Kearney defense as this one is looking like it's done.
Yeah, and that should about end it. Two-possession game, 3:47 Kearney ball. It's basically over, and this win would put Kearney to 2-1 on the season.
Huge play there by the senior, number 29, Joey Ebarb, to kind of seal this victory, if anything.
Yep, look for just, run after run after run here. And if you can get a first down, you can almost start kneeling it.
You're getting into that space, absolutely. Couple first downs, and it's looking bleak for Platte County. Although they do have 3 timeouts here. Amu from shotgun. Hand off to Connery. And he's got room, actually. He's going to cut back at the 45-yard line, and he's going to be brought down finally at the 40-yard line after a 28-yard carry.
Speaking of Butternick, it looks like Pat puts him on him because they cannot touch him. They can't bring him down. They can't.
Absolutely, and excuse me, that was an 18-yard run there on first down for Patrick Connery, which puts them at the Platte County 40-yard line with 3.5 minutes left to go.
And the O-line with BBN's own Schmoll has looked so much better tonight than the Staley game.
And Zach Schmoll, we talked about him earlier in the game. He's really anchored this offensive line as the most experienced player out there.
Good usage of the word anchor, because he is our own BBN's anchor.
And off to Connery here, as he's going to be stopped after a gain of about 3. I don't think he anchors. Under 3 minutes left here to go in the fourth quarter. Kearney leads by 15. Looks like it's going to be second down and 7 from about the 37-yard line.
Starters still out there for Kearney as it is a big game, so probably don't bring in substitutions, even though it is pretty much over. Here's a 2nd and 7.
Connery looking for some space, and he's got some. And he is not going down, and he is out at about the 22-yard line there. Big carry by Connery, except for he went out of bounds. Would have really liked to stay in bounds there as a running back.
Yeah, keep that clock rolling, but an absolute huge carry for a monster night by Patrick Connery.
We'd like to remind you one more time that Bulldog Broadcasting Network will be back next Thursday, September 13th. Tune in at 7 p.m. to watch the women's volleyball team take on the Winnetonka Griffins.
And our volleyball team is very impressive this year, so make sure to watch that game.
Amu here in shotgun. Hand off to Connery. And he's going to be down at about the 10-yard line. Second down and 7 here from the 12-yard line with just a bit over 2 minutes left to go here in the fourth quarter.
Platte County not even using their timeouts, knowing this game is out of hand.
And Kearney is threatening once more. Second down and 7 now here. Kearney, do you think they try and score again?
I don't see why not, unless you're not... it has to be on the ground, but I don't see why not try to score.
Especially in a rivalry game, you really want to shove it down their throat if you can.
Yeah.
Connery, he's got space, and he is going to be down at about the 2-yard line. So about a 10-yard carry there. That's going to be good enough for a Kearney Bulldogs first down with just under 2 minutes left to go.
Again, I can't talk enough about how good Patrick has been tonight. He has been unstoppable.
First down with 3 yards to go for another Kearney Bulldogs touchdown. What do you think they do here?
Run.
Well, hand off to Connery inside, and he is pushing, and he is in for another Kearney Bulldog touchdown. 27-6 now with just under a minute and a half to go here.
Yeah, this game is officially over. There's no way Platte County can come back from this one.
Eklund out there for the extra point was looking to convert on his 4th one so far.
Big learning experience here for Tyler Eklund with the injury of Gavin Frizzell. You know, it's good to see him getting some game time in.
Especially because he will be starting next year.
Yeah, Gavin.
Supposedly, after the departure of Gavin Frizzell. As he puts up the 4th extra point, and it is good. The score is now 28-6 Kearney Bulldogs as they take a 22-point lead with just under a minute and a half to go.
Really proud of Tyler Eklund. You know, Gavin's a very great kicker. He goes out with injury. Tyler comes in and fills that role very well.
You know, we've talked, and especially you have talked a lot of times about how important that first extra point miss from Platte County was, and it turns out, you know, we're going to win by 3 touchdowns. However, in the closer parts of it, it really helps to have Tyler Eklund out there making those extra points.
It sure does, and now this game is blown open, and Platte County, you think they're just going to chuck it down the field, or what?
They've got to do something. They're probably going to be in a hurry up, and they're going to be throwing it downfield.
Yeah, if I'm Platte County, I bring in second team, get them some reps. I mean, this game's over.
I think at this point you kind of try and go out on a high note, if anything.
Kearney's going to increase their record to 2-1 as next week they head to Winnetonka for a big conference game.
Yeah, and Winnetonka so far this year has, you know, been on and off here. Then currently they're 1-1, and they're going to be taking on Grandview tonight. Should be a good game there.
Yeah. Kearney with the kickoff.
Number 84, Carson Frakes to kick off. It's going to be number 5 here returning, and he's got space, and he falls down. So that was number 5, Dayton Mitchell there on the return. A nice one at that.
Yes, very nice return. That's probably the best return from Platte County we've seen tonight, as they have not had many chances because our kickers have kicked it pretty well placed.
I'm curious to see if they bring out their starting unit out here.
And it looks like they are.
Will.
Huh. Well, I mean, it is a rivalry game. You want to give everything you have. So I see where they're coming from.
Spencer Stewart, 5 receivers out on the sides of him. And that's going to be out to number 11. That's going to be Peyton Maggart, excuse me. Just over a minute left to go here, as it looks like Kearney will be taking home this victory, 28-6 now. Spencer Stewart, and he's in all kinds of trouble, and it's batted down by number 33, Corbin Bevan.
And this is going to be Platte County's last drive here, as Kearney coming out with a dominant 28-6 victory.
3rd down and 16 on their own 34-yard line here for Platte County with 57 seconds left to go.
It looks like they have a bunch of receivers out, as, you know, they're just going to try to chuck this.
And that is batted down by Brad Hogan after the deflection by number 18, Chopper Mordecai. Another amazing play on the defense.
Almost picked 2. That would have been kind of cool to see that, but again, in a blowout, doesn't really matter.
Yeah, Brad Hogan looking for his first interception of the season. It looks like they're going to punt here. No reason to risk getting an injury to your quarterback or running back.
Yeah, definitely not. And Kearney's just going to kneel this one out. Don't expect Platte County to use their timeouts up, as there's really no need to. So, final score is going to be 28-6 for your Kearney Bulldogs, getting their 2nd win on the season, improving to 2-1 as they head to Winnetonka next Friday.
So number 74, Reed Sutter, the offensive lineman, back to punt.
Still shocked they have an offensive lineman as their punter. You just don't see that. I mean,
he has Butterfingers?
He showed it on one play, but
we'd just like to thank our sponsors one last time here. For all your siding and window needs, go to Camp Muller Exterior, the best in the business since 1975. Voted best of the Northland 23 times now. They can get your home makeover started on igotsiding.com. That's IGOTSIDING.com.
If you're in need of workers' comp or personal injury lawyer, look no further than Mark Kelly with more than 40 Cumulative years of experience on his team. You're sure to come out on the winning side. You can contact Mark at 816-760-2000 or on his website at www.kellylawoffice.legal.
Sutter to punt. And it's going to be Connery deep back. Fair catch here, fielded at about the 35-yard line.
Kearney's going to kneel it twice to seal this victory. Fans starting to exit on both sides as this one is over.
Kearney has the ball on their own 35-yard line here with 44 seconds left to go. 28-6 is the score. So it looks like Dakota Amu will just kneel the game into zeros on the clock, excuse me.
Kneel the game.
He will kneel the game.
Looks like they're going to have to kneel one more time.
It's going to take one more kneel down to finish this one off, but Kearney's going to come away with a 28-6 victory here over Platte County.
Very impressive game by the Bulldogs against their arch nemesis.
And there it is. Kearney is going to take this one home. 28-6 is the final score over the Platte County Pirates. We'd like to thank you here at the Bulldog Broadcasting Network for tuning in, and go Bulldogs.